Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Bosi Selesho and I am your international accredited money coach. I am a money consciousness teacher and I'm an energy healer. So welcome back to this channel, and make sure that you click on the subscribe button below, and make sure that you click on the like button, and make sure that you click on what else you need to click on on the notification bell so that you can be able to get notification to these videos whenever I load them. So today we're talking about the fifth chakra. I've been doing a series on the chakras, and I've been talking about each chakra and just mentioning what it is that you must look out for and what it is that you must deal with and be able to cleanse when you have a chakra that is not functioning so well. So for the other four chakras, look down below and you'll see other videos that I've recorded for that. But today we're talking about the fifth chakra, the throat chakra. So the chakra is somewhere here in your body. You having the chakra because it allows you to voice out to the world who you are, what you want, how do you want it to be done. So this is a very important chakra. This is where actually your success or your failures lie, because this is where transformation in your life happens. This is where you are allowing yourself to transform whatever that is inside of you to the outside world. So this is where you speak your world, you create your world, and you can create a whole lot of good things inside of you, but if you don't know how to let those things out, then it's a big problem. So I wanted us to look at a few things that you can notice that this chakra needs work, and of course how we can solve this. So when I say this is where your success and your failures lie, I am talking about the fact that whatever that you say manifests. So when this chakra is not so active, it's not going right, you can't say what you want. At one point in my life, I also had a chakra that my throat chakra was not working, and working well, underactive. So what will normally happen is that I will have a problem with somebody and I will not be able to tell them. I will want something, I will not be able to ask. A lot of especially ladies that I work with have that problem of asking. I don't know how to ask, Busi. I find myself doing everything and nobody actually ever helps me, and I'm exhausted right now. But it's not because people don't want to help you, it is because you don't know how to ask, and when you do ask, the thing comes out wrong. So I know that, guys. I've been there, done that. When you actually do ask, you ask wrong, like you say it wrong. So this could happen while you're asking for a raise, this could happen while you're looking for a promotion, this could happen while you're trying to present your business, this could happen while you're trying to explain to a client what you are selling or how much it is. It just comes out wrong. I know, I've lived this life, and it's not nice to have the thing in your head, but then when you take it out, it doesn't come out correct. It doesn't come out the way you want it. And then when you have problems with this chakra, people always misunderstood you. People never get what you're saying. They get what you haven't said. They get what you do not want to say. You are always being misunderstood. You are always being misinterpreted. People say you said this while you didn't say that. So this is actually, you see, if people hear you wrong, how are they going to give you what you want? Because this is, like I said, this is where your success lies and your failure. If they're not hearing you correctly, how are they going to give you what you want? If they're not hearing what you want, how are they ever going to do that? So I was like, I was that person who couldn't ask for the things I wanted, was doing everything for myself because nobody ever understands me. And then I walked around saying, people don't get me, people don't get me. I mean, it was comforting to say people don't get me, but actually it was my throat chakra. I wasn't saying things that made people to understand me. I wasn't saying things that made people understood what I wanted, what help I needed. And I wasn't even asking for the help most of the times. I was just like, okay, fine, I'll get it done. I'll just see what I can do. I just make a plan all the time. And I mean, it's okay to make a plan, but you don't want to refuse help when it's offered because you don't know how to say yes because literally, if this chakra is going wrong, you can't say yes to things, or even when they are offered. When you are asking, you say the wrong things. I remember one time where I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna ask, and I'm like, really, I'm gonna ask, and then I opened my mouth, and then it was a mess. So yeah, please guys, this is a very important chakra. It is a very important chakra. So, and then it happens that this chakra also is overactive. So you find that these are people who are like over opinionated. They like every time they say things that they shouldn't be saying, they say things that they were not asked. They are always just like wanting to say stuff and make a point, and yeah, like you just don't shut up, and then people just like, why. So you find that you're over opinionated, you are critical of people, you are bossy, everybody says something, you don't agree with that. I always make a joke and say woke people are like that. They have a throat chakra problem because they are always finding faults with everybody. Oh, you're not woke enough, you shouldn't have said that. Oh my goodness, this is why this is happening to you. So, and then when it comes to their families and their homes, those people, they are verbally abusive. Like, they don't know how to talk to their partners, they don't know how to talk to their kids don't understand them, their partners don't understand them, the whole family just like, oh my God, don't talk to that one. You can talk to anybody, just don't talk to that one, because yay, we don't want drama. So you are not able to be heard by your family, which is not nice, and you are actually saying the wrong things to your family members, and then you find yourself abusive. You say all the wrong things. So, and sometimes when you have this chakra, you find yourself grinding teeth at night. So I did that for a long time in my life. I was grinding teeth. I even thought there was something wrong with my teeth, but then it was just the chakra that wasn't set up right. And then we also find that you have sinus problems. So those people that are always like doing funny sinus noises, that is your throat chakra crying out for help. So you either it's overactive or it's underactive, but you'll find that you have sinus problem, and you have to go like, those funny sounds that people make sometimes because of sinuses. That is your throat chakra saying, please help. And then conversations normally don't go as planned. You'll be like, okay, fine, I know these people are gonna want this, I know this, I'm gonna help them with this, and then all of a sudden the conversation just like never happens the way you thought, and then you never get even to the part where you wanted this to happen, and then you wanted to say this. So yes, conversations go wrong. You are lost for words most of the time. You don't know what to say. So it is the center of communication and creativity. So communication is definitely one of the things that we allow the world to know who we are, what do we want. So if you can't communicate with the world, guess what happens? Nobody gets you. So you find these people have that, I can't maybe even at work, do a presentation on stuff because I'm scared people will not understand me, but then really they normally wouldn't. So you feel guilty about all sorts of things. And then the worst thing about people with the throat chakra problems, that they're not honest with themselves. Oh my goodness, they lie to themselves all the time. It could be about bad things or good things. So now you find that these people are always saying things that are not real. So they will be like, yeah, I've just done this, I've just done that, things that don't exist. They're not honest with anybody, but then they are mostly just even not honest with themselves. That they lie to themselves so much that they end up believing their own lies. Like, I was unfortunately doing it for the wrong thing. So I would be like traumatizing myself, criticizing myself all the time about everything. I'll criticize myself about what I'm wearing, I'll criticize myself about where I am, I'll criticize myself about everything. So, and it will be most of it not true, that I'm usually a good person and a great person, but then I'll be just keeping like not recognizing any of that. Some other people then will just lie about stuff, like keep promising people things that don't exist, keep saying to people things are happening while they are not happening. Like, they just have so much drama. They open their mouth, they start making promises and nothing, the actual things that don't exist. Maybe they want to exist, but then they just keep saying things that don't exist. They are not honest to themselves, they are not honest to people, and they just don't speak truth. Like they like, I'm on the way while they have not birth. They like, I'm gonna be there at 3 and then they're there at 5. So throat chakra people, yes. So if you find yourself in any of these things, that you notice that sometimes you do have where you criticize yourself, or sometimes you find yourself keep telling people things that don't exist, and you just like trying maybe to just like sound greater, it will be a total problem. Or you find yourself not being able to voice yourself opinions, or maybe just like talking too much and offending people, or maybe finding yourself not being able to ask for what you want. That is very important, asking for what you want and how you want it done. I used to have an underrated chakra that I would ask, and I would just like make it in my mind that this person wouldn't help me, and then I'll never even ask. If there was somebody that has done me wrong, I'll never say how you've done me wrong, and they will continue doing the same thing, and I will continue suffering, and then until I just give up and walk away, which I'm losing out because I could have said this is what I want. So yeah, now it's very important to come and heal these issues, because most of these issues are issues that you carry through from your root chakra, things that have happened when you were young, where you then now carry them to your adult life, and then they are sort of coming out and messing up with your life. Just like, maybe I shouldn't be asking, or I'm not a good person, or I should always be telling people lies so that they take me serious, or I should be always showing up to people as somebody that is, can do things because at least they will give me attention, because most of the time nobody gives me attention until I say stuff that doesn't exist. So if you find yourself having those issues, please, you need to do work on healing your throat chakra. So I've got a program that I created just for this, so that everybody that has any kind of problem in their chakra system can be able to go to that program and practice each work for the chakra. And the work is divided into 3. The spiritual work is the wounds that happened, that caused the disruption in your energy in that chakra. And those are probably situations and events that happened in your life. Maybe your boyfriend dumped you, and then when you were 7, or I don't know why you have, let's say 18, and then all of a sudden that never healed, and all of a sudden now you do not trust people in relationships. You are always living that. So you want to heal that spiritual part of you, and then you want to heal, of course, the emotional part where you keep going back to that thing, and then you want to heal the physical part, because the physical part is when you actually this problem manifests. So when you heal the physical part, you will find yourself now knowing how to say things, knowing how to say the right things, knowing when to say them, knowing what you should be saying and what you shouldn't be saying, knowing how to say it so that people can actually understand you and not misunderstand you, so that they don't quote you wrong, so that they don't say, I hate man acting out, and then you're like, but I didn't mean it that way. So these people are the ones also that are always in those dramas who say, whoever says you said this about me, and then that person is like, but I didn't mean it that way, but that's not what I meant. Well, that's what we had. So make sure that you do that course. It's gonna really help you. And if you are not able to get that course, please book a healing session, and we can do a healing session and cleanse that energy for you, so that you are able to ask for what you want in your relationship, at work, in your business. When you are doing marketing and your throat chakra is set up wrong, oh my god, that's proper failure. Nobody's ever going to understand your marketing message. Nobody. So if you have a marketing campaign that you want to do, you want to first just make sure that you work on your throat chakra, so that when you say things that you want people to hear, they hear what you're saying. not any other thing. Because what's the point of wasting your time and your money doing a marketing campaign where people actually don't take you serious, or they don't hear what you're saying? So then, it's all a waste. So you want to, all the time, when you're about to go on an interview, when you're about to go maybe and present something very important, or when you are going for, like I'm saying, for a marketing campaign or anything like that, you want to meditate. So in that course, I've put it meditation that will help you to meditate and activate your throat chakra in the correct way, so that when you do speak, people hear you, and people say, okay, fine, we'll join you. People say, okay, we'll hear you. You could literally go out and say to people, I'm giving this for free, and nobody will take it when the throat chakra is not set up. And I've seen clients do that. They be like, but I gave them for free, but I said, come take it for free. Nobody's gonna take it because they're not hearing you say that. Throat chakra issues. So make sure that you do the work. If you need that course, send an email to my PA, Busiselesho. It's pa@busiselesho.com, or I will just put in information on the description box so that you can be able to get that course, or book yourself a healing session, so that you can be able to set it up for yourself, that it's working for you, this chakra. But then also, you want to do the course because then you will always have it with you when there are issues in your life or events in your life that you need to just make sure that your throat chakra is in set up mode, because it is really the success or failure of your life. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. So make sure that you click on the subscribe button, make sure that you click on the like button, make sure that you click on the notification bell, and make sure that you tune in for the next video. We are talking in the next video on the sixth chakra. So that is also a good chakra for your vision and what you want to do and where you want to go in life. If you want to make sure that you get to where you're going, you need to cleanse this chakra well. So make sure that you tune in for that. By subscribing, you will not miss that video. Thank you so much. Have a lovely, lovely day. Goodbye.